Alright, so everybody's so excited. We got this new EcoSport that just came in at Ravenel Ford. Take a look at that. EcoSport. Pretty cool, right? Yeah, tiny, but interesting. Good fuel economy. You said, John, it's on a Fiesta platform or a chassis or a Ford Focus chassis?
And what's funny is if you actually look at the impeller line, it's probably
Fiesta.
Fiesta frame.
Okay, so it's on a Fiesta chassis, as you can see, but pretty cool little car, and everybody's super hyped up about it. They just took it out for a quick little test drive. That one is titanium, so a little more loaded up than your regular one. But anyways, just literally today came off the 18-wheeler truck, so we just got it in. So stay tuned on the channel. We will definitely be reviewing it later this week. Titanium gets 29 on the highway, 27, 28 average combined, 27, 340 on the price. So not too bad. Leather interior. Look at that. Wow. Look at the screen in there. It's almost like they took a tablet and just kind of popped it right on top there. And it's on there pretty good. But very clean little car here. 2 USB ports. Not bad. Even got a sunroof up top. Alright. Pretty cool. So that's the 2018 EcoSport by Ford. So that's even smaller than that over there, a Ford Escape. You thought the Ford Escape was small. The EcoBoost just got smaller. Wow. Man. All the auto manufacturers have gone to these tiny little crossovers. But that right there is a 2018 Expedition Max. I mean, this thing would eat the EcoBoost as a little cherry on top of its ice cream. I mean, it's... Anyways, that's what we're doing. We're going to get inside this real quick. And we're going to see what it's all about today. And we're going to take a look at it next to a Chevy Suburban. And let's see... Ooh, man. Now some people have commented on this video I did at nighttime on this one right here and said, oh, that's a base model. Well, I'll be dang, this thing does not look very base model-ish to me. So acceleration feels good on the Expedition Max, and like I said, it is really a big vehicle. I mean, this thing is massive in size. Turns corners great though. Look at that. Bam, just whipped it around right there. I mean, look at this thing. It really drives good. And it's really pretty. It really is. I mean, look how big the screens are right through the middle there. Then you got another massive screen over here. Oh boy. I'm liking it. And I mean, if that wasn't enough, I mean, all the beautiful screens and techie features. Look up there. I mean, a huge pano sunroof that stretches back to the second rows so everybody can be nice and comfortable while riding in their Expedition. You know, 2018 has been a great year so far for some of the Ford vehicles. Now, Chevrolet has got some redesigns coming in 2019, and what we're seeing right now on the internet is that the 2019 Chevy Silverado has got pretty much an entire redesign. It definitely does look good. And with that being said, I can only assume that they're going to do that redesign and do that look on their Suburban in 2019. So technically for 2018, you're going to have the current body style Suburban that we've had for the last several years. And then your Expedition's got a new body style. And then next year is be a really good year to do a comparison review because we'll have two brand new body styles for both brands. But anyways, we're still going to look today and see, you know, because there's going to be a lot of people in the year 2018 that are going to be out shopping and trying to figure out if they're going to buy a Expedition or a Suburban. All right, let's hop out and take a look. We got the key to that Suburban right there, okay? Now, we will definitely be coming back and doing a more in-depth video with these two vehicles, but for today, I just kind of want to show you these two cars and kind of see what we think on differences. So again, 2018 Expedition Max, 2018 Suburban LT. right? Max on the Expedition is basically the longer version, which pretty much competes with a Suburban, because the Suburban is really long. If you didn't want a long Suburban, you'd have to go with a Tahoe, of course. So anyways, let's take a look at price real quickly here. This is a 2018 Suburban, two-wheel drive, half-ton LT, and the price on this is total MSRP of $63,110. Now, after they mark it down to 98 over invoice, it's actually $60,539. Let's go take a quick look at our Suburban or our Expedition over there and see what differences in price. We got 23 on the highway, 5.3 liter V8. Expedition, which is pretty similar in packages and stuff like that, $64,670 discount, boom there, 98 over invoice, boom there, less rebate, boom, easy price, $60,942. So pretty similar price range wise, right? Yeah, and in fuel economy, 23 on the highway. 23 on the highway. And what size engine's in here? This is a 3.5 liter EcoBoost twin turbo. So you got V8, V6 twin turbo. Now, by looking at it, both of them are absolutely beautiful vehicles. They really are. So no doubt about that. The Expedition definitely kind of has a look of sitting up a little higher. It even kind of looks a little beefier, doesn't it? I mean, compared to the Suburban there. The Suburban seems to sit a little bit lower. Or maybe it's just the way the hood is and the front end on this car. This car just, again, looks a little thicker in that way. This one, not as much. There's a side body shot. Side body shot. They look pretty similar in length. They really do. Let's take a look at the back of the Suburban on the outside. And this body style on the Suburban has been around for several years now, so not a whole lot of changes from a 2017 Suburban to a 2018. Again, like I said when we were riding in the car earlier, your major differences are going to really start happening for Chevrolet in 2019. But here's the back of the Expedition. Not bad at all, right? I mean, both of them are going to come with backup cameras. This is XLT. You got backup cameras, backup sensors, all that good stuff. Let's open up the back. Not too bad. It does have power tailgate. Okay, so there's a button here and one on the remote. You can hit that and open that right up. That's the room you have when the third row's up in the rear of the Expedition. So, and you got these buttons where you can, you know, actually move the seats around and drop them down and all that. You saw earlier the pano roofs, all that good stuff going on. We got one big bench seat in the back of the Expedition. You can get it with captain rows if you wanted to. Let's go look at the back of the Suburban here. See what we got going on. I also feel like doing videos like this is very helpful to y'all because a lot of times you don't get to go drive the Suburban over to the Ford dealership or vice versa, right? Backup camera, backup sensors, tow package, pretty similar. And to be honest with you though, rear space looks a little bit larger in the Suburban. I mean, they're close, but it looks like there's a little bit more room in the back of here, but looks can be deceiving. You don't have the mechanical features that the Expedition has on this particular LT or Expedition or Suburban, where you can hit the buttons and drop the seats down and all that kind of stuff. So you don't have that on this particular one, but you do have power tailgate right there. Just hit that button, drops that right on back down. All right, let's hop in and take a look at the interiors of these two vehicles, right? Power windows, power door locks, power mirrors. You can get power everything on both of them. Bose stereo system. That vehicle's got B&O, which is Bang & Olufsen. Maybe better, I'm not really sure. I think really when it comes to stereo systems, it's your preference. You know, some people are Pioneer people, some people like Sony, some people like Bose, some people like B&O. Leather on that one. This one actually has just one sunroof, so no panoramic glass sunroof or anything going back to the second seats. Instead, Chevrolet gives you the rear DVD. And again, not all the Chevy Suburbans are going to have rear DVD in the back, but I can guarantee you in 2018, you're not going to get any panoramic glass sunroof going to the back on a Tahoe or a Suburban. If you want that kind of feature, you're going to have to go with a Chevy Traverse, and it's still two separate sunroofs, one in the front, one in the back. It's not one big piece of glass all the way. Cockpit looks good though. Nice big screen there. Expedition definitely has a lot bigger screen right here than the Suburban. But you got heated seats, no cooled seats in this particular one. No start-stop engine button. You got all that on the Expedition over there. As in ports to plug things in. You do get two USBs right there and a 12-volt down here. Two more USBs and an auxiliary and another 12-volt. So you're good to go there with all that. Like I said earlier, the Expedition has one bench row seat in the rear. The Suburban, on this particular one, has captain row seats. You can get a Suburban, though, with a bench row all the way across. My preference more is captain row seating, though. And this thing even has rear DVD right back there. Third row seats. Wow, this thing is pretty cool. It's got a lot of great features on it. All right, everybody, that's really about all the time we had today to look at these two. But what I'm asking y'all right now is if y'all would like to see an in-depth video with the Suburban and the Expedition, let me know in the comments section. Hit that like button, let me know, and I will come back out here over the weekend and really do a nice review of both vehicles for you, and we'll test out everything on them. But really, that was about all the time I had right at this particular moment. So I hate to cut the video short, but let me know in the comments section if you'd like to see a review of these two vehicles. What's your thoughts, though, off of just a little bit of what you saw? Again, I know some people are diehard Chevrolet fans, some are diehard Ford fans, and those people sometimes don't really care. They're going to buy Chevy or Ford, and that's just the way it's going to be. But there's always those folks that are kind of teeter-tottering around, figuring out which one they like best, and sometimes people will switch brands and go with a Ford instead of a Chevy, vice versa. Anyways, have a great day, have a great weekend. We'll see you soon, and visit both dealerships online, marchantchevy.com and ravenelford.com. They're owned by the same family, so they're family owned and operated, both of those dealerships, and it's okay to shop between the two stores. It's all right. We'll see you soon, everybody. Thanks for watching.